Some people don't just live life. They analyze it. They replay conversations that ended years ago. They notice tone shifts no one else hears. They feel emotions before they understand them. And most of the time, the world tells them one thing: you think too much. But psychology tells a very different story. Deep thinkers aren't slow. They're layered. Their mind doesn't move in straight lines. It moves in webs. Every thought connects to memory, emotion, meaning, and consequence. And once you understand how their mind works, you realize deep thinking isn't a flaw. It's a different operating system. How deep thinkers experience reality. Most people experience life at surface level. Events happen. Reactions follow. Deep thinkers experience depth first. They don't just hear words. They interpret intention. They don't just feel emotion. They analyze its origin. They don't just see moments. They sense patterns. Psychologically, this is linked to high introspection and a highly active default mode network, the part of the brain responsible for reflection, imagination, and meaning-making. To a deep thinker, a simple moment is never simple. It's symbolic, and symbols stay. Why they seem quiet but aren't. Deep thinkers are often mistaken for being shy or distant, but silence doesn't mean emptiness. It means processing. While others speak to respond, deep thinkers pause to understand. They filter words through empathy, logic, memory, and consequence. By the time they're ready to speak, the conversation has already moved on, so they stay quiet, not because they have nothing to say, but because they refuse to say something meaningless. Overthinking versus deep thinking. There's an important difference most people miss. Overthinking is fear-based. Deep thinking is meaning-based. Overthinkers worry about outcomes. Deep thinkers question existence itself. They ask, why do people repeat the same patterns? Why does pain shape personality? Why does time feel faster as we age? This is called existential cognition, a tendency to question reality, purpose, and identity. It's not anxiety, it's awareness. But awareness comes with a cost. Deep thinkers feel everything. Their brain connects emotion and logic simultaneously. They don't just remember what happened. They remember how it felt, what it meant, and who they were at the time. This makes nostalgia heavier, loss deeper, connection more intense. A small rejection can echo loudly. A small kindness can restore faith completely. Their mind doesn't forget easily, because it doesn't store memories. It stores meaning. Why they need solitude. Deep thinkers need solitude the way others need noise, not to escape life, but to digest it. Alone, their thoughts untangle. Patterns become clearer. Emotions settle into understanding. This isn't loneliness, it's regulation. Without solitude, their mind overloads. With it, they reset. The healthiest deep thinkers learn something crucial. Not every thought deserves attention. Not every question needs an answer. Depth without grounding becomes a spiral. Depth with presence becomes wisdom. When thinking serves life, instead of replacing it, deep thinkers become rare bridges between insight and empathy. If you're a deep thinker, don't apologize for your pauses. Don't shrink your thoughts to fit shallow spaces. The world doesn't need less depth. It needs people brave enough to sit with it. Because in a fast, noisy world, depth is a quiet form of intelligence. Most people scroll past depth. If you stayed until now, you're different. Subscribe. You're already one of us.